Hello, Henry. Are you Henry? I see Henry there. I see Vincent. How are you guys? My friends from Canada and Singapore. Henry, what time is it in Canada? Oh, what happened to Henry? He just jumped off. Hello, Vincent. How are you? Good. Is it rainy in Singapore?
No.
It was rainy in Japan last night. Unbelievable rain, Vincent. It was hitting the window. Okay. How about Henry? What happened to Henry? He just disappeared. Henry, how are you?
Right here.
Good. How's Canada?
Good.
Is it getting cooler, colder?
It's right now it's getting cold. It's
Oh,
right now my sad. We have 4 days of weekend because
yeah.
it was professional day
Uh,
on it was professional day on Thursday, so we
yeah.
got Thursday and Friday off,
Yeah.
and then Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. So Thursday is when the Canadian teachers go to a professional development for new ideas for teaching and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
they had in America, they call it Institution Day, but I think maybe Professional Day is a better name for it. Professional Day. Oh no, Henry just jumped off. Hey, Henry, what is that you have in your hand? Is that
I
Legos?
don't know.
Or it
No, it's
looks,
just a part of a Lego thing that I
I
don't
thought
really
so.
use. But I
Legos.
just but I just connected to make something random. I don't know.
Ah, okay. Do you know those jokes on the internet from about 5 years ago? It's about kids who leave Legos in the living room and then their mother or father step on the Lego and go, ouch. It's a funny
Yeah.
meme, a funny image. Hey, Vincent, do you like Legos?
No.
No? All right. Vincent, what do you like to play with?
I don't know.
Computer games.
Yeah, computer game.
Yeah, you guys like computer games. We had this big debate last summer with Henry Doge, Dippo, and that little guy Min if Roblox are good or bad. And the students were really arguing. Henry said, Henry, what did you say? Roblox were okay, but you were getting bored with them. Was that you who said that? Oh, Henry, you turned off your microphone. Henry, you have to turn on your mic.
Yeah,
The
I haven't played it in a long time.
was it?
So
Why is that? Why you said you were getting bored with it?
yeah,
Yeah, it
because
just And was Dippo, is Doge here? Doge was saying that people steal your credits or something like that in your wallet from your playing ability. So I was really surprised by this.
no, but there are tournaments that you can like. If you win tournaments, you can
Yeah.
get money.
Oh,
Actually,
okay. All right.
I don't know what's the point of doing this.
Henry, one time I saw a story a few years ago about a Korea computer. In Korea, the computer games are such a big thing, so competitive that they have like small schools of computer games where like four young guys, instead of going to college, they share an apartment with like four beds and they just practice playing computer games all day long so they can win money in tournaments. What do you think? Is that just too crazy?
Um, First off,
Hmm.
so they're telling them that they are just gonna look at a screen,
Yes,
press button, and press a mouse for 24 hours a day.
they play really long, like 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day. They even have an old lady who cooks their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she brings it and puts it on a table and they eat really fast. Then they go back to playing the
Why don't
computer.
you just play while eat? That's
Oh,
possible.
because these guys are so intense, Henry. They're just looking at that screen with their joystick, playing, playing, playing. I know it's kind of strange, but they say they make big money this way. But I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Tom, how are
Big.
you? Tom, we're talking about kids who play computer games in Korea. They're like 16, 18 years old. They play professionally and they play all day. They actually want to win tournaments and make money. And their school is called like the computer game school. Do you think that's an interesting idea?
Um, well, some facts I think they are interesting and some aren't. Like
Yeah.
they, like maybe if they stared at the television too much, then they would get square eyes.
Yeah, I read something about how to improve your eyes. If you guys are looking at a computer screen for too long, once every hour, like do this once an hour, is look away from the computer screen and look at something that's like 5 meters in the distance in your apartment or your school, and look at it for 20 seconds. Just look at one thing, like a sticker on the wall, and your eyes really get stronger by looking at something a little bit far away, because that's the way human eyes are supposed to be. Therefore, looking for things that close and far away, so you can make stronger eyes by looking far away. Hey, is Viet Hai here? Ta Nang, Viet Hai. Hi, are you here? Raised your hand.
Yes, I'm here.
How are you today?
I'm good today.
What do you think of this idea, playing computer games as your work to make money? Do you think this is a good idea? This could be a debate topic, you guys. All right. Bella, Bella, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Is it rainy in Vietnam?
No.
No, okay. Just checking the weather. The weather is interesting. Hey, do we have Mr. Doge here? Doge, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Doge, your presentation was like 5 minutes long, but you just gave me the history of burning money. So what I want to ask you to start today's class is, just tell me, Doge, in your own words, what do you think of this idea of burning money for the ancestor ghosts?
You
I
sound
think it's okay
Okay, why? You have to give reasons
because
why.
we can get luck from them.
All right, now, have you ever gotten some good luck, Mr. Doge?
No, I get bad luck.
Henry says you got bad luck. What happened? How did you get bad luck? Henry, how did Doge get bad luck?
I just normally know people normally have a higher chance of getting bad luck.
Oh
getting
my
good
God.
No, I always got
Yeah,
luck.
wait, let me search up the
I always
chances.
got lucky.
All right. You always have good luck, Doge.
Yeah.
So, was there ever a time you got bad luck?
Sometimes.
Yeah. On a test for school, or not winning a prize, or having a bad day? What's bad
Yes.
luck? Yeah, bad luck. Henry, what do you
Like
think
that.
bad luck is? Getting a bad grade in school, not winning a prize, getting into
Failing.
failing. Oh my gosh! And what would you fail? That's a serious one.
Fail.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things.
Example.
Example.
Mm.
Fail school.
Yeah, like all school or just one or two subjects?
Fail college.
Okay. You know, there's a great book you should read as a
No.
teen.
Fail Harvard.
Fail Harvard. But you know, two famous Harvard people, Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, who have billions and billions of dollars, they left Harvard after 3 years because they already knew what their dream was, to be computer giants. What do you think of that?
And then they just did it. See?
They did it. They did it, but they don't set a good example for other kids, Henry. So, you know, let's ask Mr. Tin. Tin, you wrote a great response. Thank you for your response, Tin, for your Hungry Ghost. How are you today?
I'm I'm sick, but I
Oh,
think
you're
it's
sick.
fine. It's
Well,
fine.
thanks for doing the lesson. What kind of sickness do you have?
I think I got like a common flu.
Oh, okay, just a flu. Yeah, I came back from Kyoto, Japan. I visited my friends from Chicago, and we all got COVID the second time, all of us, and it was really terrible. They went back to Chicago. I came back to Hiroshima, and they said, "Are you feeling good?" I said, "No, I have a fever and a sore throat again." We got COVID for the second time, but
Wow.
Second
Yeah.
time.
it's terrible, Henry. It sucks because we got all the injections. I got 4 injections. It wasn't terrible, but it just, COVID is bad.
Just to talk about something, don't worry about my debate why it says Chinese. Okay?
Wait,
Don't
what
worry
was
why
it?
it says Chinese.
What, Henry? One more time. What?
Yes.
What did you just say? Something don't worry
Two
about?
words in my debate.
Yes.
Chinese.
You put Chinese
words.
words in your debate?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna check that in a
Really?
second, my friend. Tin, you're not feeling well. Can you read for us, or because this is really good, Tin?
I put it in the chat.
Hey, Tin, if your voice hurts, can Henry? He's very talkative. Could you put Henry? Would you like to read this? Tin, is that okay if Henry reads it?
Yes, it's right.
Okay, here you go,
Okay.
Henry.
First off, I myself think that the act of burning fake money in general and the Hungry Ghost Festival is particularly are great traditions from the people of Asia. I don't hold any offense against it, but on the one hand, if the amount of fake money or pretend money that burnt is too much, it might cause pollution. Now, let's imagine a whole street in Asia burning a ton of pretend money. It would cause a lot of pollution. Sure, it does take part in spiritual myth or tradition, but should that spiritual belief be worth valuing over the air pollution? On the other hand, Asian people believe that when we burn the pretend money, they basically die. So, when values, especially to people who worship their dead ancestor, wanting their ancestor to be happy in the afterlife, simply they want goodness for their ancestor and want their ancestors to bless them with goodness. So
Yeah.
from the bottom of that, I've come to the conclusion myself, thinking although the activity of burning pretend money or the event of the hungry ghost are roots of many regions or mindset logical makes sense. It is unfortunately bad for the environment, climate change, air pollution, etc. There is also a small risk of fire spreading house to house in a street, causing possible disaster. So it is best to either set an international rule that the amount of fake money aside with the size of the fire that used to burn the money.
Nice, Henry. Really good reading. And Tim, this is excellent. Really good, because Tim, this is high level writing, and it's as good. Some students just put their stuff through AI and they create an answer. Tim, you didn't do this. This is really, these are your own words, and this is argued very well. So I'm really happy with this. Henry, that word etc is etc. means and so on in Latin, the old Roman language. So etc means etc. Okay. Hey, we have that Henry, you had the question, you called it the ghost month, right? So I looked up the Chinese for that. That's the burning the money in the ghost month. But this translation is maybe just so. Here it is, ghost month.
Ghost month.
But in Chinese,
鬼月
is that what you mean, Henry?
Yes, that is exactly what I wrote.
That's pretty cool. Nice work on that. But what would that be in? Does that even make sense in Vietnamese to call this the ghost month?
I don't know. But Chinese is the original
Yeah.
thing.
Hey, let's ask,
It's not hangman, it's Hangohol.
No, it originated from the story called Mulan. It's actually true.
Oh, all right. Hey, let's ask Don. Hey, Don, how are you? Mr. Don, you changed your name.
Good.
Don, what do you think of this ghost month?
Ghost month.
Or Doge said it's
长吗
it's not right. It should be Chinese is better here. What do you
No,
think?
Chinese the original.
Chinese original is Gui Hui
鬼月
Gui Yo. I don't
That's
know.
the original. The original is always right, right?
Oh, the original's always right. All right, you guys. Ton, you did an excellent job. Thank you so much. So I got to put that one in save. Definitely save that one. Mr. Henry, can you read yours from the Yalo thing, Zalo?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so let's see. Do you have a copy of it, or do I have to use a copy of it?
I already copied it in the chat.
Okay. See, I try to copy things and put them in chat, Henry, but it always knocks me out of chat. So I'm going to put this instead. I'm going to put this in. Ah, I see. That's where you put your Chinese. Okay.
I put my Chinese in
It's
the
cute.
middle.
Thank you, Henry. Where's my writing? I need my writing for today, Sunday. debate.
Remember, I have to support the Chinese. They made this festival.
I had to support the Chinese. That's really funny. Like Henry's going to give support to the Chinese people. All right, Henry, I got it here. Let me put it in my notes for today for our class. Stella, my helper, is coming soon. She's a great helper, but she has to do something important for the first half class. She will join us because I have a debate topic for you guys to debate. I think it's a pretty good one. Let's see. Here's the Hungry Ghost and Mr. Henry. Can you read?
Read it this.
Yeah, we start with the blue here, Henry. Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
Our team firmly believes that the Hungry Ghost Festive should always be in event. There are two reasons why the Hungry Ghost Festive should stay and always be an event. Allow us to present our case. Firstly, the Hungry Ghost Festive originated from the story called Mulan. His pity towards his mother. The legend is also believed that to be the origin of the Chinese custom of making offerings and praying for our ancestors during the Hungry Ghost Festival. Allow us to present our second reason why the Hungry Ghost should always stay in because the origin of the Hungry Ghost Festive and the Hungry Ghost Month in China is uncertain. Cultures in Asia, from India to Cambodia to Japan, share similar beliefs about the month, and these traditions seems to date from before Buddha. More ancient folk regions cover the entire area.
Okay, so for Henry and Doge, you need like a statement in it that says like, it is my impression that impression that this festival is too important and people should continue doing it. So what do you think? You need a statement, what's called like a definitive statement, Henry. Do you see? Yeah. So can you read that last part?
It is my impression that this festival is too important and people should continue doing it.
Yeah, so do you see, Henry, you need an opinion, so does Doge, because you guys just read, you know, the history of it, but then why is it important? Do you see? You have to put your opinion because it's a debate, Henry. Yeah.
You also have to put your opinion. Okay, let me write on a piece of paper.
All right, so write an opinion. You guys need an opinion. You guys, let me show you who does a really great job of opinion is our Tom. Hey, Tom, are you there? Tom?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so this is Tom. Listen to Tom for just a minute because this is about 5 minutes long. But if we watch Tom for just 5 minutes, listen to how Tom just gets right in on the opinion, you guys. It's excellent work. Here we go, Tom.
Hey guys.
I already saw the video.
Call me Tom, and today I'm going to talk to you about should humans give their ancestors fake money when they're burned. Let's begin. As you can see, people have an end of their life. So you can see everyone have to die. But there are some people who manage to understand in their ancestors. And here are some reasons why I think that what people burn money. In China, people started burning money because of 3 reasons. Firstly, to give the people the ghosts or spirits who died, I, and give them fake money, which could be useful for them, and but not for others. Second is that they think that in the spirit realm, people don't have a lot of things to do, so they get bored. That's why people make paper stuff that can be easily burned. And instead of burning real money, you could just burn fake, which is a really good thing if you want an ancestor to be happy. And also, it was like raining money for them. The third
Okay.
and final one
All right.
is that because our ancestors don't have a good life down there, so they think it's like boring thing, and they just don't know what to do. So if we send this gift card, they might
Why
be
is he standing like this?
servants.
Because that's his debate style, Henry. He's doing a standing debate. So Tom studied debate with another teacher, and so what he's doing is standing up and doing a debate is the proper debate style, and doing his points one by one. Tom has excellent organization skills, you guys. So please copy Tom's movements, his eyes, his finger counting, his standing like that. Okay.
But he was standing like this.
I know it looks strict. It looks,
I
it looks
can't stand like that.
Well, you have to ask Tom his secret. Tom, you did a great job. Nice work. And did you notice Tom put his opinions throughout each point? He said, that's actually good for people in heaven. So excellent work, Tom. I'm really happy with that. Dan, what did you think, Mr. Dan? Did you like
Dan?
Tom's? Dan, here's Dan. Dan changed his name. Hey, Dan, what do you think of that Tom debate style, standing up, counting his fingers?
That's good. Like he's like he say his idea,
Yeah.
like it look like he's MC.
Do you think he memorized it well? Because he was using his fingers to count like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you can do that, Dan? Like copy Tom's style?
I think he just wrote on a piece of paper and
No,
then just copied what he said.
He wasn't reading it off a paper, Henry. He had that.
No,
all-
he can just put it in front, so you cannot see it,
Oh,
but he can
I
see
don't
it.
know. You can always tell when people are reading. Like, let's ask Tom himself. Tom, you weren't reading from the paper. That was from your memory, right? Is Tom there? Tom, what happened to Tom?
Yes,
Tom,
I
you,
wasn't even reading.
you
I
memorized
wasn't
those
even
points,
reading.
right?
Yeah, I memorized it. I didn't even read it. I didn't even make a script.
See, Henry, he did that from memory. That's really good for a debate and for a presentation. It's excellent. Nice work. Okay. All right, you guys, let's do one more. Let's see from my files. 1 second. I have to go to my files, and we have Hungry Ghosts. Let's choose another one. We have oh, this one's really good. Oh my goodness, this is actually really good. This is Anan. Anan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let me get your thing ready here. Can you read it for everyone as soon as I get this ready?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, this is really nice work, Anan. And here we go. We're gonna put this here.
Right. Our team firmly believes that the Hungry Ghost Festival and burning pretend money for the ghost should be preserved and honored as a traditional cultural practice. First and foremost, let's clarify our stance. It is true it helps the ancestor spirits and or ghosts in a person's family to have a happy life in heaven, and it is also bring them money when the money is burned. The fact also included is that in Asian societies, it is common to see families burning pretend money for the benefit and goodness of family spirits. On the other hand, this festival also causes air pollution every year. This also contributes significantly to the environmental pollution and climate change to the state of the earth. To conclude, although this festival activity contributes a lot of the problem of environmental pollution, it also needs to be passed on to the next generation to remind them of their culture of origin.
Yeah, really nice work, Anand. This part here I wrote, it's a balanced perspective because the first part you said this is why it's good to do Hungry Ghost, but in the second one you talked about the pollution. So yours is called a balance. You say good things and bad things. Now in your debate, you maybe have to just choose all the good things or all the bad things, right? So that's one of the problems. Either all good or all bad. Is if you're the affirmative supporting team, it's all good. If you're the opposition or negative team, then you have to include the bad stuff. So you would focus only on the air pollution and talk about that for about 4 minutes in your debate comments on your team. But really nice. Also, what I like about this Anand thing is our team firmly believes, first and foremost, let's clarify our stance. On the other hand, Anand used excellent debate language as a support system to memorize the points. So if you get nervous in a debate, you can go to these and say, our team firmly believes, and then you can stop and think about what you want to say, and then you can remember to say what you want to say. So this provides really good support and structure, like building a strong house is what good debate language does, right? Henry, you also did this, so thank you very much. You did a nice job.
Yeah.
Okay, Stella is here. How are you, Stella? Is Miss Stella here, our co-host Stella? Hey, Stella, how are you? Did Stella join? Hey, Stella. Your microphone needs to go on though, Stella. Stella, are you there? Because I'm going to need Stella's help in just a minute, you guys, for today's class. All right. Let's see. One moment, please. All right, so today, the debate. Are you guys ready for a new debate topic? And I hope you really like this one.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought this was pretty cool. Henry, can you read this part here?
This part here.
Yeah.
In many countries, young people are encouraged to travel and go to a school in a foreign country for a week, a month, or even a year. For example, I know a young lady in Japan, Haruna, who finished high school and started university. In other examples, some Japanese junior high school students aged 12 to 14 travel with their whole class to Australia to go to a school in Australia for a week. Each student stays with an Australian host family. This is called a homestay. Have any of you tried this already? Do you think it is a good idea to try a school in another country for a short time or even longer? Would you go alone, or would you like to go with all your school friends? Or you could see each other in schools each day. By seeing friends in school, you can share funny story experience, and you would not become too lonely staying with an Australian family. But I'm giving you a debate idea here. You should be working on in a discussion group. Let's discuss this topic in the breakout room with Stella and I.
Yeah, so Stella's having problems with
Excuse me. Wait, keep it at this page. Wait.
All right, you go and do what you need to do. Tin, do any of your friends try homestays? Tin?
I don't think they do.
Okay. In Vietnam, is it popular, like to go to Australia for 1 week or 1 month and go to an Australian school? What's Henry
Like in my place, I don't think it's common.
Uh,
Not And also, I'm giving you a free fact.
All right, Mr. Henry, have you done homestays in Canada where you go to another country and stay for a week?
Really?
Yeah, it's called a homestay. All right, let's ask Vincent. Vincent, in Singapore, do you have a chance to go to another country like Australia and stay with a family? Henry's dancing.
I've been going a lot of country. I've been going to Canada.
You have?
Wait, no, wait. I mean, Singapore.
Oh, you went to Singapore. Okay. How long did you stay, Doge?
For 4 days.
4 days, yeah. And did you stay with friends or with somebody your school put you in?
I stay with a family.
Okay.
It's like I'm going to a vacation with my
Yeah.
dad, my mom, and my brother. But my brother is in Australia.
Uh-huh. So
He's
is he your older brother or younger brother?
older brother.
Okay. And so did you stay with him?
No.
Oh, okay. Would you like to try that?
Yes.
Yeah. So now you stayed with the family in Singapore for 4 days. Was it summertime or was it school time?
I don't remember well. Let me ask my dad.
Okay, Doge.
Okay.
Mr. Henry's back. Henry, do your friends in Canada or your brother Ben, have they gone on a homestay?
Oh yeah. I go to the summertime.
Okay, summertime. So Doge, you didn't go to school. Okay.
I have never, or my brother have even moved somewhere.
Okay.
Never.
Reason I ask this is in Japan, they do this sometimes in junior high school or primary school, elementary school, and then also high school and college. If you're in high school and college, you go for a longer time. The middle school students, age 12.
I
13,
have never done that before.
Would you like to try it, Henry?
I don't think so. It's
Okay.
because what? It's not like you're bringing all of your belongings.
No, but you have to go to the school too, so it might be a little bit, stressful. Vincent, would you like to go to another country to try, a homestay and go to that school for a week?
Dude.
Henry's, I'm gonna turn your mic off, Henry. You're singing and dancing. Let's ask Vincent. Go ahead, Vincent. So, Vincent, if you could do this, what country would you like to go to? Like America, Australia, Germany, France, England, New Zealand. England, nice choice. Do you like soccer or football?
No.
No, okay. Now to go to an English.
Oh, and also I want to go to Japan.
Why do you want to go to Japan, Doge?
Because I want to watch Hatsune Miku's concert.
Oh,
And then I want to buy some anime stuff there.
of course. Hey, do you know what though, Doge? In Japan, I was a teacher at a high school 10 years ago, and they were like the #1 baseball champions of Western Japan. So all the boys have shaved heads.
Teacher.
What?
Oh,
Who?
great.
Shame.
They're like
When you are a teacher, are you the best teacher in that school?
I was, but the principal became very strange, and I didn't get along well with him. He was kind of a mean guy, you guys, because a boy.
It was
he
a
was
man.
old guy. Let me describe this old guy was about 65 years old. Maybe he should stop teaching, being a principal. But the president of the school, here's why I didn't like him. A group of students came from England, Doge, to visit and stay at the school for 1 week. And the British teachers were really friendly. I enjoyed talking to them. And the kids were really cool. But one kid had beautiful brown hair that went all the way to his shoulders, and it was in curly hair. And you can see that he came from like a kind of family that let the boy have really long hair. So he looked like a rock and roll musician. And the principal made the boy put all of his hair into a big head thing and hide his hair because it looked too crazy. So this boy is walking around with this blue scarf thing, like he looks like he's in Malaysia, and it's a boy. And I thought, why did they make him do that? That's not really fair. So that's one of the culture problems I have. Some Japanese schools are too strict, you guys, right? So Doge, you'd have to be careful with that if you went to a Japanese school.
Japanese. I'm not going to
Oh,
Japan
okay.
anymore.
All right,
It's
all right.
like the
Wait.
gang
No, not a gang. He was just
like this,
a
like this.
normal-
Look at the chat.
All
I
right.
sent the haircut.
All right, so let me see. Like a gang haircut? Where is it? I don't see it in the chat, mister.
Okay.
Okay, one new message. Was it a gang haircut? Not so big in the front, Doge. It was all in the back. It was like curly brown hair. It just looked like the boy was from a rich family, because you could tell by his manners he was a rich kid. And they didn't care that he had hair all the way down to his shoulders. But he was a British boy, an English boy, but he was only staying for 1 week. But the principal made him put it in this blue head thing to cover his head because he thought it looked bad for their. It was really terrible. I really hated it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't stay at that school. I only stayed 1 year and I didn't like it. It was a beautiful school. It was in the mountains. Hey, here's Viet. Hi, how are you? Hi. Hi's a great kid. Hey, hi, how are you?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, would you like to go with you and your classmates to like Australia, Malaysia, Singapore for 1 week and stay with a family and go to a school like that? Just to
Yes, I want to. I love to explore new things and
Yeah.
new lands.
Edison, what country would you pick then? Where would you like to go to?
I like to go to Singapore because in there I could meet one of my classmates and it was very clean and I think that I can go to someday because my mom entered me a competition that the winners go to Singapore and got one more test to find the champion.
Now Edison, would you
And
like
I already and I can if I want I can go to Singapore, but my parents said that I'm too young to go with my own to and my father and mother can't go there because their work is just crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Vincent, if Edison came to Singapore, would you like to take him to your Singapore school for 1 day just to show him around the school? He's like a really intelligent kid, Vincent. He'll ask good questions. Yeah, okay, there you go, Edison. So talk to Vincent, see if he can take you to Singapore school for 1 day. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's the amazing Edison. Your English is excellent, so you don't have to worry, Edison. You can understand.
Edison.
Yeah. Hey, Vincent, in your school, do they speak English all day or do they also speak Chinese?
So there is English period, Chinese period, but we speak English most of the time.
No, Vincent, do you speak Mandarin or do you speak Cantonese or Hokkien in the school?
English.
Oh, English. Okay, yeah. Because we had students do a communication with Zoom with our students in Taipei, Taiwan, and they could kind of understand each other because the Singapore students were speaking Fujian, Hokkien, Chinese, or Canton, but our students spoke Northern Mandarin, Peking, or Beijing style. So there were some communication problems between the students, but they seemed to enjoy it. All right, you guys, let's see. I want to keep asking questions because you guys all need a chance to talk. Rosena, that's a beautiful name. Rosena, are you there?
No.
No, Rosena. Where's Rosena? Rosena.
Her mic is broken.
Oh, Rosina. Is it Rosina? They're all broken mics today. What's going on? Nisoe Rosena, are you there?
Broken mic.
I hope she can join us. All right. Hey, Stella.
I think her mic is broken or or she goes somewhere.
Yeah.
It's impossible unless you
about-
have a broken
Yeah.
mic.
Did Stella's microphone start working again, you guys? Stella.
And she said her mic is broken.
Oh, still broken because I wanted to do a breakout chat room so you guys could chat. And then
Oh.
we really need Stella, yeah, because everyone wants to talk a lot about this idea of going to another country and why you would go there. Henry and Edison and Mr. Doge, would you guys like to lead a breakout room?
Sure.
All right, so I'll put you in a breakout room and then you
Whoa.
guys Yeah, now Doge, remember, don't fight about crazy stuff like anime and manga and Roblox. You have to talk about why you would go to Japan. All right.
I
So,
will tell me.
so remember, here's the key phrase. I'm gonna read it here, you guys.
Key
Stay
phrase.
on topic. Stay on topic means talk about, don't start talking about anime. What's the coolest anime? And I'll keep Vincent and Tim, you guys, and Dan.
Bruh,
You guys,
I'm man of culture.
it's culture, yeah. But just talk about.
I am man of culture.
Oh, you're a man of culture. I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah. It's like I'm a simp.
All right, you guys, here we go.
But
So
you
you're
guys are still child.
Oh, all right. Now be careful because Henry, remember that boy Min used to get in fights with Doge all the time about, so don't get into fights with Doge.
Oh,
Promise,
really?
promise. Okay. So here's your room.
Teacher.
Um,
Teacher,
yes.
I think that Henry's voice is like high pitched voice, but I think it's very good. I want that voice too.
What voice is that, Edison? Is that Doge or Henry's?
Henry.
I know Henry has a great speaking voice. It is Henry's voice just, when 5 students are all talking at the same time, Henry's voice just comes above all the noise. You hear Henry's style of speaking.
I stay here for about 1 to 2 years already.
Yeah. Hey, Henry, when you're in class, do you get to speak a lot in your class?
People say I'm normally the most quiet one.
Really? That's surprising.
It's because I don't talk during class.
Oh my gosh, you're a very
I
good
just put my I don't really care about what they say. I just do my work, give it to the teacher, and I'm done.
Oh, Henry, I'm surprised to hear that. I thought you're a guy who likes to discuss things. All right, so Henry and Doge, you guys are going to stay in the breakout room and talk about what country you want to visit and why. And we'll do this for 10 minutes. And then I will stay here with An and Tom and Vincent and Stella and An and May. All right, so your group will have just 5 members. But remember, Edison, make sure these guys stay on topic. Dan, would you like to join this group with Henry and Doge?
Okay, I wanna go to Argentina to see Rolando.
Okay, now be nice and remember you
Be
want,
nice?
yes, it means letting other students have a chance to talk. So if I put Dan in your room, please give him a chance to talk. Doge, Edison, you guys are great conversation people, but you've got to let other people have a chance to speak.
I'm joining room 1.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Henry, lead the discussion. You're a great conversation person. You can do it. Now I'm going to, thanks Vincent for coming back so we can talk more because we have like a lot of like chatty students, and Bella can join me here and we can put Mia in here in our group. This way I get a chance to speak to you guys more directly. And we'll put Tin. Tin is a very thoughtful student with good things to say. All right, so Vincent, you wanted to go to England. What's interesting in Singapore, there still is sort of a British way of speaking. You know that, right?
The spelling, yes, but speaking, I don't.
Oh, okay. Because when I went to Singapore, my British friends whom I met, we went traveling around for a few days. They seemed to feel comfortable speaking to the Singapore English style. They said it sounds like, a little bit like their grandmothers used to speak in England about 75 years ago. It was similar. Like when you leave the bus, when you get off the bus, Americans say get off the bus. The Singaporeans still say alight from the bus, A-L-I-G-H-T. And they used to use that in Britain, alight from the bus. It's very nice, high level of English. Yeah. Hey, Tin, can I ask you, what country are you interested in?
I think I am interested in like traveling to Germany.
Oh, Germany, that's a good choice. Now, Tin, I told you that in our writing class on Saturday night, there's a young student named Tintin who lives in Bremen, Germany. He speaks perfect English, but he almost has a bit of a German accent to his English, which I always thought was kind of interesting, right? So Tintin, I wish you could meet him because he's he's a cool guy. Tintin, he writes well too. Let's see, you guys, who else do we have? In our room, we should also have, oh, Mary and An, they didn't join. I wonder what's going on, you guys. We're missing Mary and An. They wanted to stay in that room with Henry and Edison. I hope it's not too crazy in there. All right, so I'll keep talking to you guys. Vincent, at your school in Singapore, do you ever welcome visitors from other countries who come to check your school out, from Vietnam, China, Taiwan, Philippines?
Yes.
Yeah. And so do they stay for a short time or do they stay for longer?
1 week. Recently, not so long ago, maybe a few months ago,
Yeah.
a few of Taiwanese students
Yeah.
went to Singapore and went to my school
Yeah.
to see how Singapore school teach
Ah,
the students.
do they speak pretty good English, the Taiwanese students?
No, they speak Chinese.
Oh, they spoke Chinese. Now, were they speaking their Mandarin, Northern Chinese?
I don't know.
Could you understand them if they were speaking their Mandarin Chinese?
A little bit.
A little
think
bit.
The Chinese is not the Chinese that's
Yeah. Did the teachers at the school say, "Speak English, please," like that?
because they are from other country.
Oh, okay, that's really funny. The Taiwanese students were speaking Mandarin in the Singapore school. Because I laugh at that, because in my school in Taipei, the high school I was at 2 years ago, there was a boy, and his name, I forget, Isaac was his name. He was from Hong Kong. And so he would kind of just nod and listen to the Mandarin, and he could understand or catch about 50% of what they were saying. So sometimes the teachers would say, Isaac, do you understand? They would then speak Mandarin, and Isaac would say, Isaac kind of had Hong Kong English is a different style. Yeah. Tin, where would you like to go for your,
Yes.
you mentioned, where would you be interested in going to join a school?
Germany.
Oh, Germany, that's right.
Germany.
I'm sorry, you told me that. Now, are you interested in anything like German cars, German technology, German sports like football?
I am interested in German, like cars and bread,
Yeah. Now, in your
like
high school,
the anything of food.
yeah, they're very good on robots and automation for their factories, Tin. So that could be something interesting to study. We had a robot club in our class in Taiwan, and the boys were working with advanced robots using CPU technology to work with the robots. And so I asked the German guy, Tintin, in Bremen, Germany, where they make the BMW cars. Bremen, BMW means Bremen Motor Works. So that's what BMW, that's where Tintin's family is. And he said they also are really interested in robots and technology. Do you like that kind of thing, Tin?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so it's a great place to study it, I think. Now, they do have that in Japan, but they don't speak such good English in Japan. The Japanese are pretty bad at English, Tin. So I would say, yeah, go to Germany. Your English is good. You could ask the German teachers questions in English and they can respond. So that would be my recommendation to you. Very good.
Hi, teacher. I'm so sorry my mic broken suddenly, but I just fixed it.
Hey, Stella, did you join that breakout room? Were they actually discussing the topic or just being crazy?
No, they are just screaming at each other, their ideas and everything. I just tried to join, and then they were like, blah, 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 and scream.
Oh. All right, let's close the breakout room, because they shouldn't be shouting at each other, Stella. They should you're a great discussion leader, but when you put Doge and Henry together, crazy stuff happens, right?
True.
So,
it's scream. It's like, oh, I want to go there, and then another person say, oh, I want to go there, blah, 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 like that.
yes,
It's
blah, blah, blah. They don't develop their, Stella, you try to ask the question, but why do you want to go to Australia? Why? I don't know. I just want to go to Australia, blah, blah, blah. It's not a good way to discuss things, right? So let's close the room, Stella. We'll get all the crazy boys back. The young ladies didn't even join. Mia and May and An, maybe thought they thought those boys were too scary. So they did.
True. They were scary. They screamed so many. I scared.
Yeah. Hey, Edison, how are you?
My group is okay.
Yes,
Was it-
I'm okay.
Can you give me some ideas that your group decided on? Because we heard it was just a lot of crazy talking, Henry. Did you guys decide on some good ideas that we can share with the class?
The only idea I have is I don't really want to travel.
Me
Oh.
too.
Oh,
Because the first reason is that we have to write really long on like Sundays or
I want
summer.
to go to this place. I will
No,
send
but-
you this video.
No, but no, but the
what-
thing is, I will not travel unless,
Yes.
I mean, if I get
I think
economy class,
I
I'm not
think I
going.
will travel if I had enough money or
No
infinity
economy class,
money.
I'm not going.
But I don't think that I
Uh,
don't think that I have enough time.
Well, see, here's the thing, Henry. If you travel, I would bring my big brother Ben, because then if you're having a difficult time at the host family, Henry, you say, Ben, I don't really
He
like
can
this."
travel by himself.
Well, you should take his little brother to protect him. Dan, what do you think of this idea of traveling to another country? Where would you like to go?
Japan, because
Okay. Yeah, would you go to Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Hiroshima, where I live?
Tokyo.
Yeah, you guys are Tokyo people.
Nagasaki.
Yeah. Tokyo
Bruh.
is so big, you guys, though. It's so big. It's huge. Like you can spend 90 minutes on a train just to go from downtown Tokyo to the aquarium, which they have a great aquarium there. And Tokyo Aquarium. I remember I was on the train 90 minutes, you guys. So maybe you guys would get tired of the long train rides.
Is it a bullet train or what?
Bullet train.
I
Yeah.
am tired of airplanes, not trains.
So Vincent, almost
Click
everyone.
on the video in my
bullet-
chat to know where I want to go.
Hey,
Okay,
you know
let me-
what though, Doge? If your video, if it's on YouTube though, I can't do it because it breaks down. We'll lose our connectivity. Oh yeah, Doge. I'm sorry, it's on YouTube. Do you know Zoom and YouTube have an agreement that they don't share each other's content because
Yeah.
they block it? It really sucks, Doge. I'm sorry about that.
Bruh.
I don't think I want to live.
But I don't
know why America. Let's click on his link.
Henry, I gotta mute. Dan, go ahead.
They doing they put bomb in Japan. I don't know why.
Oh, the bombing. Yeah, that's a really difficult problem to talk about. Dan, some people say the nuclear bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki was absolutely horrible and it should never have happened. Even the scientists who worked on the bomb, called the Manhattan Project, I think 100 top scientists said, please do not drop this on the city. Drop
Yes.
it, drop
Some
it.
were very, 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 very common scientists like Einstein.
Yeah, said, please don't use it on people. And then the American government said, no, we're going to
They
use
will
it.
die and then they have to go to
I
hospital.
don't like fighting.
Yeah, it's not.
so many people get
No.
orange skin.
I
Yeah.
don't want
That's
to
Singapore
let
history.
people
But I love
die.
fighting and Muay Thai. I love fighting with Muay
No,
Thai.
Teacher,
Yes.
Did you saw a statue
Teacher,
in
you must
the
Wait,
press
wait, two
on
people are
Doge
talking.
link.
Vincent,
you must
let's,
press
all right.
on Doge link.
all right. Vincent, please go ahead. Say what you want to say, Vincent.
Do you know that Singapore history?
Hmm.
It said that the Japanese took over Singapore last time, and then after the war, they made an agreement that the war wouldn't happen again.
Yeah, they have good relations after World War II. But Vincent, during World War II, the Japanese did terrible things in Singapore. I mean, really bad things. They killed a lot of people who were just basic people. They would pull them off the streets and shoot them in the forest. And those are true stories because the older people, they don't like to talk about it, but it really did happen. It was really a bad
How
time.
sad.
Very sad.
Japan surrendered to America.
Yeah, and that's
I-
part of the reason, like, because they dropped the bomb. I don't know. It's a very difficult topic, you guys. But if
Why
you were
does Kaminari Susanoo doesn't save
Doge, what?
Japan in the people in Japan? The Caminari.
The kamikaze?
No, Caminari.
Oh,
That's me. I
Kaminari.
mean the god. The
Yeah, the
god.
gods. Yeah, the Kaminari. Sure. Okay. Hey,
You know Susano? You know Susano?
sure, these are the famous gods. But wait, you guys, we have to go back on topic. I have to ask you the question. We have 10 minutes left. Do you like this topic for a debate topic that you can talk about for 2 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Mid.
Yes,
It's mid.
Right.
It's mid.
All right, so I want to start you on your arguments, okay? So I'm going to do the share and we're going to go back to my original class notes and I'm going to put your name and then just give me some ideas. So who would like to start? Now, don't talk at the same
Can
time.
we
Let's
do it for homework?
Yeah, Dan, so give me a topic. It will be, do you think it's a good idea? Here, I'll put it one more time. All right, so the topic is, do you think it's good for students to travel to another country, to stay for a week
I think
and
yes.
learn
I think yes.
okay, about a new culture? And
I think Henry will say no. Because he's tired to travel.
I just hate traveling. That's funny. Yeah, you say yes. Why do you think it's a good idea?
Because I like to explore new things.
Okay, nice. Dan, that's a great answer. So Dan, what was your choice? Japan?
Yeah, Japan.
Okay, I would say you should go to Kyoto, Tokyo, and
I'm
Hiroshima
born in
too.
Saitama. I'm born in Saitama.
Oh, you were born
Bruh.
in Saitama.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Doge, did you know that? Dan was born in Saitama. Dan, how long did you live in Japan?
3 years.
Wow. And then when did you
Oh.
leave? Do you
Bruh,
remember?
Saitama is a character in the anime. Bruh.
I know, but it's a city.
City in Japan too.
What was that, Dan?
It's a city in Japan too.
Yeah, it's a city. How old were you when you left, Dan?
3.
Yeah, 3.
Because he said 3 years, so that means it's 3, of
Well,
course.
Well, Henry, he could have gone there when he was 2 years old and lived until he was 5. Henry, that's such easy math. All right. Dan, did you learn any Japanese?
I learned it, but I
Camera.
forgot it.
Okay.
Camera.
Hey,
Oi,
Dan,
oi,
did you
oi.
know, Dan, did you know that there is research that shows that maybe when you're an adult, some of the Japanese words will come back to you if you start studying Japanese again, and you will have an advantage that other students don't have. All of a sudden, the Japanese will start coming back to you. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called heritage speaker. This happened with some girls I knew in Japan. They lived in America when they were small children. And then when they started studying English again in high school and college, all the English came back to them. It was kind of like the human brain put it in a special compartment and then it was reactivated. So Dan, try Japanese again. I bet it will come back to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Edison, what's your idea? You raised your hand. Thank you, Edison, for using good manners. Edison, what do you think about this traveling to another country?
I think that I don't really like traveling, but I think that the first reason is I don't have enough money. And the
Okay.
second reason is I don't have enough time.
Okay.
So I don't think traveling is a good idea to recharge my battery.
Wow, it's like Edison, it's like adult thinking, you know. Children just say, oh, my mom and dad will give me money, and the school said I can go for 1 week because it's education experience in summer. But, you know, Edison, when you're my age, you say, I just don't have the time and money. I'm working really hard lately. So, Edison, I'm laughing because that's like someone who's like 25 or 30 years old said, I really want to go to that Japanese island, Okinawa, but I just don't have the time.
Bruh, you lost your childhood because of your parents.
Doge, it's kind of
Wow.
Doge, it's kind of a true statement. Like poor Edison lost his childhood. He's thinking like an adult now. Edison, it's kind of cool. I don't mean to laugh at it. I think it's a really interesting answer, right? Okay. How about Stella? Raise your hand. Stella, how are you?
I'm good.
Stella, what do you think of this idea? Have you traveled to Australia?
Yes, of course.
I forgot about that. So how long did you stay?
14 days? No,
Nice.
12. Sorry, 12.
And did you stay with a family from Vietnam or did you stay with an Australian family?
Australia.
Australian. And did you like the family?
Yes, they're kind.
And then did you go to an Australian school?
Yes, I go to the UOW college or something.
Oh, wow. To an Australian college?
Yeah, it is a Australian college.
Nice. And so there are all these adults there, like 20 years old, 21.
Of course.
Were they
And I
friendly?
don't feel shy around them. I act like a normal person.
Wonderful. And so were they interested in you? They were like, wow, this young Vietnamese person is like us. She's like an adult already. Were they
Yes.
fascinated by that? Yeah. That's really wonderful, Stella.
Mhm.
What kind of questions did they ask you?
They act like before the day I leave a school, they ask me plenty of questions that they never know. Like for example, like why did I come to this school instead of other school? Or
Yeah.
maybe I even remember they asking me about why didn't I stay in Vietnam and then have the responsibility to come to Australia to spend many days here.
Oh, okay. They asked me why I came to Australia. What did you say, Stella? What was your response to that question?
I just said because it's my vacation, my mother and father bought for me.
Okay. Did they like that answer?
I don't know. They just stare.
Stared. Okay. Hey, Stella, do you see I wrote this response?
No.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Like, you know, mothers and fathers say, well, do something interesting with your vacation time. You really should. All right. Let's pick another person. You guys are doing a great job. You're finally really studying this. Vincent, what's your response to this question, Mr. Vincent Lowe? Do you think it's a good idea to do this study in another country?
Yes,
Okay. Why?
because you can learn like how other countries teach
Okay.
their students and their more about their culture and main language and how many subjects they have. For example, like Vietnam, my mother told me like they have many subjects, but in Singapore they only have 4. English, math, Chinese, and science. But also like history also. When you like become secondary, you eventually have more subjects to study.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Very cool, Vincent. Thanks. Your mom knows a lot about that. Hey, Edison, what's your question? Edison raised his hand again. Mr. Edison.
My mom is a Vietnamese.
I just forgot to close.
Okay, who's talking? Let's go to Edison. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what was your extra point, Edison? I'll put it up here on the Edison points.
Yes, I think that if I had enough money and just like the first, I said if I won the first prize in the competition, I could go to Singapore, and of course I would have many good travel, good activities there to like just go there for fun and study.
Okay.
No, but what if Edison have enough money to go to Singapore, but not enough money to go back to where he was?
No, when I won the first prize in the competition, they will give me the money to go there, and like it's like
But you can't go back.
One more competition, and then they will give me money to go back.
Henry, I'm laughing at that question because if that happened, if he didn't have enough money to get back to Vietnam, Vincent would take him to a famous hotel and say, can he work in the kitchen, cutting vegetables and making really delicious Vietnamese pho? And then he would have enough money to go
But
back.
actually that's a way. So in
No, but
that
you would have to
you can
spend
buy a
like you get
two-way
paid
ticket.
barely
But I don't
anything
think that
for
will
just a
really
year.
happen because
It's just a
even
joke.
on
Hey, you
the
guys,
first,
let's talk to Mr. Tom. Tom has a question. Hey, Tom, you were quiet today. Are you okay? Tom usually has all these good discussion things. Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm fine.
Tom, what do you think of this idea of going to a foreign country for a while?
I think they are really fun. They have really fun things to do. Well, if you go to a foreign country, you will be able to experience different things.
Are they all good things?
Some of them are good things. Some of them may be bad things.
Yeah. Yeah. Some good, some bad. Yeah, I knew 2 Japanese young ladies went to Vancouver, where Henry lives in British Columbia, and they were
Hey,
on the
they really?
bus. Yeah, one girl started to fall asleep on the bus, and this strange man from India shook her. He said, "Wake up, wake up. We do not sleep on the bus in Vancouver." And the girl
What?
was really shocked. She said, "Is
No?
that true? You shouldn't sleep on the bus." I said, I don't know if the guy thinks someone's going to steal your money, but no, you can sleep on a bus.
Really?
Yeah, it was just very strange. So that was like a bad experience, you guys.
Why are there 2 of you?
What was that?
Why are there 2 of you?
I know, Vincent Lowe, you have my picture in your thing.
What picture?
Vincent took a picture of me, and there's Brendan thinking about something, and I'm frozen on Vincent Lowe.
If traveling, I will
It's-
not
it's
travel
kind of
to
fun.
Vince.
Thanks, Vince. That's really cool. All right, you guys, did you have any questions? Thanks for doing a chat group. You guys, you created some good ideas, but you guys were all talking at the same time.
Arguing, laugh,
yeah,
scream.
arguing.
I'm scared.
So
I
sometimes
have.
they can become an argument, you guys. So, as long as you're discussing it, even though it gets kind of crazy. Henry, final thought for today. We're going to finish in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Please press on the 8:17 p.m. link, like the YouTube short thingy.
Oh, no, I can't do YouTube Shorts, Henry, because
No, please, you have to do
I
it.
can't, because it will get in trouble for that. Did you know
Really?
YouTube actually sends Ms. Duke the NCSN saying you should not use
Okay,
YouTube.
copy
Use
and paste it. Copy and paste it. Go into YouTube,
All right, and then I'll do it later.
Okay.
I'll do it later.
and then you watch it,
Can I
and
watch
you
this
tell,
on YouTube?
and then you show it. And it has some reason. Its title's called "Welcome to." It has nothing else. Please see the link.
All right.
You
It's
must
in
see it.
Zalo. It's in Zalo.
What?
All right, you guys. So do you see the question? There it is. Do you think it's good for students to travel to another country to stay for a week and learn about a new culture? And I put it at just a week. If you want to stay longer, like Tin, if you wanted to stay in Germany for 6 months, that's okay too. You can change the date. It doesn't have to be for a week. It could be for like 1 year. It can be 1 month. So just respond to this question.
Okay.
Now, this isn't like formal debate style question. This is just to improve your discussion skills. So it doesn't have to be like our team advocates for spending a year. That's very formal, high level debate, which we will use, but it's okay to use casual style, you guys. Just talk about it, okay? Just talk about it. So Doge, promise me you'll just talk about it and give your impressions, your ideas, okay?
Well, there are 2 people here.
I know. That's kind of interesting.
Oh, Vinci.
Vincent?
It's a
What
good
Oh my
Vincent?
gosh.
Dan, I
Here's
know
the-
there are 2 Doge. Dan, Doge plays games. Some of the students sign on 2 times, 3 times. They call themselves mystery hacker. They're always thinking of new games.
Oh my god.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. Edison is putting notes on the thing, so I'm going to stop this share. And I really enjoyed today's class. Oh, look, now there are 2 Brendans. Thank you, Mr. Vincent. I have double Brendans, all right. I will be your bodyguard, right?
What? Why
Bro,
did you
there's
say?
2 Brendan.
I
How?
know. I'm so
Put
powerful.
on
there are
the
2.
background.
What?
like-
Where's the second bandit?
Vincent.
The
gave me a
background. I
screenshot.
know it.
No!
Hey, Tonto is enough to defend.
Hey,
No.
Vincent, thank you for the 2 Brentons. I feel
Oh, okay.
double power. All right. You guys, thank you so much. I
Teacher!
really enjoyed this class. Yes,
Wait.
Edison.
Can you do
What? Vincent, looks like you got sleepy today. Did you get sleepy on a Sunday?
Teacher,
What?
wait.
I'm waiting.
Can you do that again? Like the double power?
Well, there's Vincent did the double power. Yeah.
Okay, let me make another.
Oh no, look at that one. Doge, that picture looks so funny. I look like a happy old Chinese grandfather.
Wait, can I
You don't look Chinese at all.
Oh, Vincent, I like that one. There's Brendan thinking.
You look Australian.
It's actually, that's kind of interesting because there's a
I
guy
thought you
on
looked
YouTube.
American.
Well, thank you. There's a guy from Australia. He's about 60 years old and he has the same eyebrows as I do. And he's on YouTube. You can watch his videos, you guys. He lives in Vietnam. His wife is from Vietnam. And he lives in some city near Hanoi. And he walks around with his camera and he shows you what Vietnam looks
Hey,
like.
teacher, I have a screen of you too.
Oh, I like that. My teeth look good. I'm glad I really brushed them nicely.
Why
today.
is everybody showing you a picture?
Because they know I am a superhero who can defeat any monster on Roblox.
Why is there so much Brandons?
I have so much power. Thank you.
Yeah, boy.
So I don't really
You are being
like
copied.
our topic.
I'm
I
being
don't really like the
I'm
topic.
being cloned. I'm being eaten by AI, you guys. Oh no.
I don't like this topic.
Nanny.
Oh, it's scary.
I don't know which one is
I don't like
real.
the I
Who
don't
is the
like this
real Brandon?
topic. Wait.
It's
Wait a
scary,
minute.
Henry. All right, let's finish. You guys are going crazy. Thank you so much, Stella, for your hard work. Edison, thank you for your great comments. Tim, thank you so much for sharing.
I also
about your
think something.
ideas. Henry, last comment, please.
This debate question
Here's the
is
big question. Okay.
the question is not
Why is the sky
not
blue?
good. It's not good.
Oh no. Can you save it for next
change
week?
my screen?
I'll just roll some of it. Okay.
Well, I hope you had a good time, Henry. We always enjoy your comments. All right,
Okay.
Dan, thanks so much for speaking up. Really
Look
good.
at look at me.
Pretty cool, Doge. That's kind of scary.
I'm a monster.
I'm a monster. All right. Hey,
He's
Tom,
holding the
thank
wrong
you.
part.
Tom, I hope you enjoyed these chatty students. Tom's kind of a serious guy, so Tom, I hope it was okay for you. Thank you to An. Also, you guys.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Daddy, guys.
Bye, Bella.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye bye. See you
Bye.
next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See everybody
Bye-bye.
next time. Bye bye, Edison. Bye bye, Dan. Bye bye, Tim. Bye bye, Tom.